good.
Dude, I need like 3 of these.
For real. All right, so this is the Anime Expo episode.
GrantCon.
Grant, a.k.a. GrantCon 2019. And before we start, we got an email from the boy Mark. Figure we do it now because I don't know when we'll do the next episode.
True.
So he says, has there been times that you warn your friends about a bad game, movie, etc., but they don't listen to you and they regret not listening to you later on?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. But you liked it, right, Grant?
I liked it.
What timeline are we in? Hold on.
For me, Captain America Civil War.
Yeah. God damn it, Grant.
Hey, man,
You like the wrong Captain movie, dude.
Thor the Dark World was better than Civil War.
Hey, now. Dark World has aged nicely, but no. I'm sorry.
I'd say Gantz just because of the ending.
I said Prison School.
Yeah, that one too.
I'm gonna warn everybody
I'm with you
about
on that
Prison
one,
School.
too.
Hey, man, I thought Gantz had a good ending.
Actually, I got a really good one.
Which one?
The Attack on Titan manga.
Oh, my
Hot garbage.
God.
It starts off so strongly, and then I think it was maybe like 150 or in that range. It's just the continuous time skips really fucked with me, man.
I
It was really bad.
thought about catching up the other day for Attack on Titan for the manga. Mm-hmm. However, seeing, you know what's crazy? I don't know if you heard about this, but the mangaka, he revealed the last page of Attack on Titan.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. And it's ending next year along with the anime. The anime is ending next year as well. So I think I'm going to watch the anime because everything I've heard so far,
Really good stuff.
it's the rare case where it's actually better than the manga. Wow. Yeah. You don't see that too often.
One thing I will say that I liked in the anime that I've seen so far, just in the clip versus the manga, is that, you know, in the manga you get that scene with the big old gorilla Titan.
Yeah.
So he kind of disappears for a really long time as far as where I went up to. But in the anime, boom, this guy comes right back.
Nice.
And is actually pretty good with the lore.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember like the whole coup d'etat thing in the manga. They handle it a lot better from what I heard in the anime, to where it's not as boring as it is in the manga. And plus, you know, the art it's just so rough. I'd rather just see the nice, clean animation.
It's weird because like Dorohedoro has like a sketch style to it, but Attack on Titan
but that looks a lot cleaner than it looks like just storyboards on Attack on Titan.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like, you know, when in Hunter x Hunter, you know, when like you could tell when the mangaka got sick because it was just storyboard stuff for a long time. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Webcomic tier. Yeah, so that too. Yeah. I mean, there's been other stuff, but I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head because I just block it.
You're right.
Yeah. And then he also asks, let's see, with the recent announcement of the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC having 13 new org data bosses, is that correct? ORG? I don't know.
ORG, yes.
Yeah,
ORG.
okay.
Yep.
Bosses again, like final mix for Kingdom Hearts 2, plus some new cutscenes and secret bosses. Please have Sephiroth, he says. This got me thinking, what are some DLCs that you played that was super amazing and why? Nothing for Smash, please.
Come on, man.
For me, it's Neo, mainly because they constantly kept updating the game as the DLCs were coming out. And then with all the new weapons and bosses, just everything was so refreshing.
I'm sorry. What was the question again? I zoned out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So he says, what are some DLC that you play that was super amazing and why?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got one. The Bloodborne DLC.
Old Hunters?
Yeah, dude. That was really cool. I think what I really liked about it was getting that stupid outfit where you get to be like, you look like a beast. I really like that. But also just those boss fights in the DLC, especially going all the way up to
Ludwig and Lady Maria, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then leading up to like, I needed Carl's help to finish the last boss, which was Orphan of Kos.
Yeah.
Dude, we were trying so hard, and there was one time we were like running through the level, right? And then this guy out of nowhere just like rampages us while we're trying to kill the boss. It was just so frustrating. but that, I mean, just everything in there, what it had, it was really great. I think that was probably my last really good DLC that I played besides Smash.
I think for me it has to be it's got to be a tie between Blood and Wine and Hearts of Stone from The Witcher 3. Oh, it's so good. Like, I like Hearts of Stone, the story, more than the main story in The Witcher. Because they're like, oh, where's Ciri? Where's Ciri? Where's Ciri in the story? But then in the main DLC, you have to help Gontar O'Dim, who's basically the devil, with like this dude who wants his 3 wishes. And it's so good. The first boss you fight is a giant toad, and he's a pain in the ass. When you kill him, it's a prince.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I do have another one I just thought of.
Okay.
BioShock Infinite DLC, Return to Rapture.
Since you said that, he also said the only thing that people say when I ask this question was that BioShock 2 DLC Minerva Den.
No. BioShock Infinite DLC. The BioShock 2 one was great, but just seeing Elizabeth go back to Rapture was really great. And then seeing how part 2 literally leads up to the events of the first BioShock. Perfect.
Oh.
That was straight Kino.
Is that what Minerva's Den talks about? I didn't play Minerva's Den.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. For me, it probably won't count, but Warframe, like they're not DLC. They just drop free updates, but they're always constantly adding new ridiculous things.
That Street Fighter
into
one.
Warframe. The fighting game, Frame Fighter. Mm-hmm. That was cool. Especially like the expansions, like they every year and a half they'll drop a new story mode, a new story quest, and it's always Kino content. I don't know if you guys watched it, but they dropped a cinematic yesterday. It was like 6 minutes, and oh man, it looked so good. Getting hyped for the new story that's coming out. Lost Legacy for me. It's a standalone DLC, but still it's refreshing to not play as Nathan Drake all the time. And they do actually change the mechanics up, because since you're Nadine, you are not Nadine. Since you're Chloe, you know, she doesn't fight like Nathan Drake does, so you see subtle variations with that, and that's nice.
Call of Duty Black Ops map packs because of zombies.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. The big expansions for Destiny are always great. Taken King was good. Forsaken sounds good. And I mean, I think those are off the top of the head. 'Cause yeah, I don't really get a lot of DLC for these games that I played.
I mean, there's still a few I haven't played yet, like the Spider-Man one.
I like some of the Spider-Man stuff, mainly with Black Cat, because that takes a different angle of being like, oh, this is an older Peter Parker, right? Because he's dealing with the dilemma that he might have a kid he never knew about in that storyline, and that was some good stuff. You know, it was getting real. There is downfalls though, because when I talked to Jake when we did our review on Marvel Talk, he told me that there's an important side quest that you can just completely ignore. That's for one of the main characters, and it also explains why they're missing for the rest of the DLC. But it's not brought up in the main storyline, so that was disappointing to find out.
Damn.
Yeah. Because it's like playing the DLCs, it's just such a hassle to do all the little side missions when you just want to play the content, you know? Right. So having that removed was a downer for me. So I'm up in the air for that.
Ooh, I got another one.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare.
Oh, it's like the zombie mode, right?
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Nice.
You can ride the 4 horses of the apocalypse.
Yeah, dude. Oh, of course, Last of Us standalone DLC was great, because you got to play as Ellie. Mm-hmm. Especially during the scenes when Joel was unconscious from the injury he got, and just playing that stuff was fantastic. But I think that's it for me, because I don't play a lot of games that have DLC, so. And I'm not counting fighting games, because it's more patch notes than the characters themselves.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So thanks, Mark, for the email. As always, that's unversedpodcast@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, concerns. And now let's talk about GrantCon 2019, aka Anime Expo 2019.
My name became a meme during this whole convention.
Oh,
where are you? Grand Avenue. Oh, you mean Grant Avenue?
It's content. So, 4 days as usual, July 4th through the 7th over at LA Convention Center. Grant, you're the only one that was at day one, so take us through what y'all did over there.
Day one,
actually, hold on. Day 0, since you went too, right?
Day 0, there wasn't really much.
Okay.
I just went to go with my friend Orlando to pick up our badges. We saw Julian in line.
Nice.
Yeah, you saw that video I sent, right?
Yeah, I got the screenshots.
And then we just went to the JW Marriott because Eric was there. Or Eric told us to meet him there. And we went to the pool area. Now, we were originally going to go watch Spider-Man Far From Home.
Mm-hmm.
Or as I like to call Far From Eric and his complaining.
Yeah, for everyone that doesn't know, Eric is not a big fan of the Marvel universe.
Nope.
Yeah.
And we decided, now let's go to the JW instead when we were in line.
Uh-huh.
So we went there. We were just hanging out in the pool for a bit. Well, we didn't go in the pool. We were just hanging out with Eric, Orlando, Metal Slimer. On Instagram, that's his name. His name's Charlie, though.
The boy.
The boy.
Yeah.
Us Energy.
Us Energy. And then I noticed everyone was in the jacuzzi, but not many people were in the pool. And a lot of my friends that I met at our Day's birthday party were in the jacuzzi. So we were hanging out with them. It was a really good time. And Vamplet was hanging out with them too.
Cool.
Yeah. And then suddenly Momo-kun came in and we're like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was a chill day 0.
Nice. I've never actually been on day 0, so that's...
Yeah.
Was day 0 was the earthquake, right? Or was that day 1?
1, July 4th.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that's right.
Dude, England tried to take the colonies back. When me and Orlando, so day 1, me and Orlando, we were getting ready. And we were watching Star Wars Episode 1 because they were doing like a marathon. And right when Darth Maul stabs Qui-Gon Jinn and kills him, the earthquake happened. We were like, dude, Naboo weeps. Bro, don't do this to me. Dude, QuakeCon, man.
Yeah, because it happened twice.
Yeah.
Day 2.
Day 2. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was an even bigger earthquake.
That was a 7.7.
Yeah. I heard.
What time?
7. It's 0.7?
It was a 7.7 in Ridgecrest.
Dude, remember we were in the parking lot. And
What time?
It was around 6 or 7 p.m.
And Jerry was just like, do you guys feel the ground shaking? We're like, what are you talking about, dude?
Was that when we just got Joe?
Yeah. You were in the car. You probably didn't feel it.
No way.
Yeah.
the biggest rip. Jerry, what did you summon?
Yeah. Jesus.
Someone found all 5 pieces of Exodia.
Oh, shit. Dude, that video of me, Charlie, our friend Age, and our friend Frank chanting Big Us Energy summoned the earthquake.
Fucking wild, dude.
Yeah. But what was really scary was, we were just chanting earthquake, earthquake. And then in front of us, there were these skyscrapers being built, and the cranes were shaking, and we heard that some of the cables snapped off.
Oh,
we're like,
wow.
Oh, and like...
So it happens when you summon the gods.
Dude, the us gods. Age and I were just like, bro, I'm head out, and we were just running away.
All right.
Yeah, so...
That was day 1?
That was day 1 and day 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, day 2, we rolled up to the con to check it out.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I got a bit more about day 1, if that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
The lines were ridiculous. Extremely ridiculous if you went into the bagged line. Mm-hmm. For the West Hall, for example, they have it split out into like 6 different lines.
For bag check. And
Yeah.
then there's that one for no bag, right?
Yeah, oh my god, I got so lucky in the no bag check. It took me less than 5 minutes.
Nice.
But the bag checked ones went down to Olympic Boulevard.
No way.
Yeah. and it zipped back and forth, and then around the Staples Center, and then to Olympic, and then zigzagged again. Like, it was like Snake.
That's so bad.
Yeah, dude, it was ridiculous. It got to the point, so one of my friends said LAPD told Anime Expo, like, management, like, you need to do something about the lines. This is like a hazard.
Mm-hmm.
And day 2, day 3, the lines were like so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it took us, 15, 20 minutes to get in on day 2?
Mm-hmm. It's a classic for Anime Expo. They always try to do something to innovate their lines, but it never works.
Yeah.
It never works. And the next day they go back to whatever they were doing before. Smooth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like day 2, day 3, day 4, of course. Like, the lines are so much better. It's just day
Well,
1.
except for the lines leaving the con.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was pretty awful.
That's a problem, mainly because, they're like, tap your badge, tap your badge. There was only 2 sections in a 4-section line to tap your badge. So it's like one at a time, people from both sides of each line, and it's like, that's why it took forever to get out, and yeah.
So day 1, I did a new cosplay. I was going as young Han Solo from the Solo movie. Went inside. I didn't see that many cosplayers on the inside. Even in the dealer's hall or like the main area.
Well,
of the South
it
Hall.
is 4th of July Thursday, so yeah.
That's true. Like, I was shocked. And I went to go to the one booth I always go to. They're in ALA. And they do custom engravings on shot glasses, drinks, mugs.
Yeah.
I asked them, hey, do you do like custom ones? I want to do a Witcher one. And they said, oh, we remember you from ALA. You did the shot glasses. We made that a permanent design.
Nice.
I'm like,
dude,
oh,
heck
sweet. Hell yeah. Now I got to get the other schools on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, dude. That's the only thing I bought at the convention. That's it.
I bought a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I just bought a Witcher flask.
You're lucky, man.
Yeah.
Everything else was just like alcohol and stuff on day 3 I'll talk about later.
Cool.
Yeah, day 1, not so bad. I got really lucky.
So they did change some stuff up this year. They moved they added a beer garden again this year.
Yeah.
But I believe they moved it because it wasn't there last year. It's outside.
No, so they moved it again. So
Yeah.
I kind of like where it is now.
My only problem is they gated off where those stairs are.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of cosplay meetups would be at. So they probably had to go move that somewhere, which I was like, oh, damn, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy how like they kind of gated off the entire convention. Like if you go anywhere near to where there might be an alternate path to come inside, just black gates. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of ALA this year, how they blocked off where the food trucks were at on the side of the building.
Yeah, I remember.
That's a big downer because as much as, you want people to buy the badges, but a lot of people ghost. Cosplayers mainly ghost. They're always hanging out down there by the parking lot right next to the Staples Center in the West Hall. And there's always just less every year because it's just like, if we can't go inside, what's the point of even going?
Right.
So, yeah.
And I think they also took away that thing where after 4 p.m. you can't get in even if you don't have a badge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which that's
yeah.
extremely unfortunate.
Dealer's Hall also closed. Did it close earlier? Like
No, closed same time as always, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock? Got it.
Yeah, well, actually closed early on day 4. It closed at 3 instead of 4 like it usually does. But I think because they moved up, because closing ceremony was at 4:30. I think it's usually at 6:30.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, Artist Alley and Exhibit Hall closed at 3 on Sunday, which is, it's pretty early.
And yet they had karaoke open till 11 o'clock.
I think that's because that's at the hotel, the Marriott.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Then that makes sense.
This year, the theme was the JW. That was the hangout spot.
Oh yeah, it's always been a hangout spot, yeah. One thing I regret is not hitting up the dances with Carl. But we usually go every year, but I didn't swing by this time. Yeah.
I kind of went to a dance day 4. Someone brought their boombox outside, and then people were just like dancing.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the anime con life right there. So day 2 happened. We rolled up. One thing I was disappointed this year is there was not a single panel I was interested in. The ones I were interested in happened on day one, and I wasn't there. Like the Indivisible Skullgirls panel for updates, that didn't happen, so I was bummed out about that.
I forgot about night one. So during night one, there was this place called Prison, and it was only that one night.
Yeah, I've heard of Prison.
Yeah. It was in like an underground speakeasy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you told us about that, yeah.
I went there, and I mean, it was cool, but I didn't really like it. Drinks were like $14. I'm like, nah.
Jesus Christ.
Was it part of the convention? Or was it its own thing?
I think it was its own thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they weren't checking badges, they were checking IDs.
And this was outside the con, right?
Outside the con. It was an alley. It was like on like Flower or something.
Oh, okay.
Close to the 7th Grand.
Oh, okay. I think I know where. I think I know where it might be. Yeah.
It was like in a weird back alley.
Okay, that's interesting.
We need to check that out one day.
Yeah, speakeasies. Yeah,
dude, speakeasies are great.
I know there's one in Carlsbad where you literally have to put a quarter into the soda machine. You have to press Fanta, and the door opens.
Oh, dude,
nice.
Yeah. That's great. I've been to Prohibition before.
Oh, that was
downtown.
Cool.
Yeah,
in the 20s. No. Anything else for day one, Grant?
Trying to think. I was hanging out with the Lazy Ninja. He's a really, really good cosplayer. So if you look him up on Instagram, please give him a follow.
Nice.
He makes great work, great cosplays. He's a good Simone too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Let's see. What else happened day one? I just walked around just to see what it was like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think that's it for me for day one.
All right, cool. So yeah, we mainly were just in the exhibit hall. We didn't check out Artist Alley. We didn't even go into the entertainment hall, really.
No, we were kind of twisted when we walked up.
Yeah,
but I mean, we got our badges pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the exhibit hall. I really wanted to see if they had that Morgana tracksuit, and they did not, and I was very disappointed that on day two,
my friend got that before you.
It was sold out, man. I was so bummed out. That's really the only thing I wanted to buy, but then I'm like, well, Omocat has one, so I guess I'll just buy hers.
You got the Omocat one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Omocat. She got big.
Yeah, I think it was over the last.
If you would have replaced that with Momo,
I know. Yeah. I caught myself. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
pardon my French.
Like 3-4 years ago, she first started having a booth at AX, and she's done a lot of great work.
Well, she had official Anime Expo merch. Like that's a big deal.
I still miss her anime posters that she'd make. I still have her Spike Spiegel one. She doesn't make them anymore.
No, it's all original designs now.
Yeah, she had One Piece ones too.
Yeah, I remember those. Those were really good.
Yeah.
But I think we hung around the hall for a little bit. We saw the boys, Curseborn Saga.
Yeah, shout out to them.
They just came out with their next edition in their story.
Volume 2s for both manga and the novels. And the boy Bodhi came out with his short story collection.
Yep.
I haven't checked it out yet.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, and they literally both those this week. They just got it in time because on, I think it was the 2nd, they were just like, yeah, we were through hell through Amazon for the manga. Because, it's an American manga, but they do left to right. And Amazon was just like, we are not going to print that. Like, we're not going to print left to right manga.
Really?
No, you mean right to left.
Oh, excuse me, right to left, yeah. Yeah, they're like, there's no way we're going to do that. And so they said,
That's
I think it was like months. And they finally won, and they got it ready right before the con started. So yeah,
so much kudos to them for getting that out in time. They said this was their best AX they've had as far as sales go.
Yeah, they sold a lot of books. They had a big glossary book essentially, right? It just shows off the characters and some like concept art, you could say, and somebody bought that too. So I was like, wow, nice. Shout out to them, because it's hard to be your own thing. Right, at an anime convention, and to be successful like that. So it's always good seeing those boys.
And I think after that we met up with, I think, Grant for a little bit and went to
day one or day two.
This is day 2.
Yeah, blessed by the Holy Grant.
Yeah, and then we ate at the most famous place in LA for Anime Expo. It's you'll find them all around town, but you gotta just go on that. What is it?
Hooters?
Olympic. No. You got to look for the hot dog stands, man.
Oh,
Yeah, the hot dog.
the hot dog vendors were the guests of honor at Anime Expo.
Every year, dude. Every year.
I remember when I was leaving the convention. You know where the Hooters used to be? You know how like that building's kind of destroyed?
It's gone now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that's gonna be us at the end of day 4. This convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, day 2 though. Well, you were talking about day 2. That's right.
Yeah, it was cool.
The earthquake was cool. Yeah.
I did not feel it.
Yeah, I didn't feel it until I saw everything move, and I was like, "Oh, there is an earthquake. Jerry's not wrong."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys feel the ground moving?
I liked the exhibit hall this year because usually every year it's pretty much just the same booths over and over again. But there was some good variation this year.
The Bandai Namco one with the Gundam statue was great.
That was really great to see.
I was surprised the lanes were a lot wider. I think.
See, I was saying the same thing.
It feels
man.
the same to me. I don't know.
I feel like it was like easier
to walk through.
To walk through, yeah.
I don't know. Oh, we also saw NLJ, aka None Like Joshua. He was performing at the AX21 Lounge again this year. Mm-hmm. He had a fantastic set. Grabbed the CD from him. Always cool seeing that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Glad to see he's like touring a lot now at conventions.
Oh, so yeah, day 2, I was BoJack Horseman again with my friends Infinity Gauntlet. And
yes.
we saw Kira Buckland. It's always great seeing her. And we got her to sign the gauntlet.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, but the signature faded out, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the problem with signatures. You can't. You just can't touch it.
So we're gonna see her again and see if we can like get it signed on a different place.
Right.
And then it's my friend Orlando's. He wants Josh Brolin to sign it.
There you go.
And Keanu Reeves.
Come on, Josh. Come on, Keanu.
Come on, please. But yeah, it was fun doing BoJack. I got a new horse mask. Harder to see out of though. But still.
Is that new?
That mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's new. It's like an officially licensed product.
Oh, was it? You didn't have. It was just. Oh, you were borrowing Eric's, huh? At ALA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't those meme ones.
Okay. Yeah.
No. See, what I want to do with the meme one though is I want to spray paint it, find a way to make the diamond, like put the pink on the nose, because that one is actually easier to look out. The nostrils are bigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other one, not so much.
That's what she said.
At least I'm not a chump.
Other than that, once the hall closed, we kind of just left.
Yeah, we didn't stick around for anything else.
No panels I cared about, and unfortunately, and then we just went to the Marriott where everybody's hanging out for a bit, and
oh yeah, because
that's about it.
Dude, I'm telling you, the whole con was at the Marriott this time.
It's just like at WonderCon.
Yeah.
As soon as like the con stuff kind of slowed down, everybody moved right next to the hotel, and that was Party Con over there. Yeah.
I think that was also a Marriott.
Is it a Marriott too?
I think so.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Like when I was at the JW like earlier during the day, I was meeting up with like someone actually found me randomly as BoJack at ALA at 3 a.m. at Denny's, and I said, "Hey, are you at Anime Expo?" She's like, "Yeah. You want to meet up?" Sure. And it was nice meeting up with her.
Hey, there you go.
And we were just, again, at the Marriott most of the time. Charlie came through, and Orlando brought the Us letters that he got from Michaels.
Big Us energy.
And, yeah, we just pooled at the Marriott. And then we went outside to the con, and the earthquake happened. We went back to the JW, and we went into like our friend's room party, and there was this girl that actually wanted to like me. She thought I was like smoking hot. Woo! And I'm like, sorry, I can't. I'm dating someone.
Good boy, Grant.
Yeah. But I was like,
because you were about to show her a calamity.
I was gonna give her a Grant time of her life. But nah. Yeah, honestly, the small room parties I liked more than like the big parties, you know?
Right. I think it's because they're a little bit more intimate.
My friend Stefan was giving me a history lesson about like the IRA and the troubles during the room party. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, it's not a
Oh
con
my
unless
God,
you
man.
discuss that. Like,
Yeah.
real talk.
This is very true.
But I think that wraps up day 2.
Yeah.
Pretty
'Cause
much.
we just hung out, took off.
Earthquake,
yeah.
Day 3, I wasn't there, but y'all were there.
Yes, that's where I did most of my shopping. Let me pull it up. Well, we did buy the books from Curseborn. Had to catch up with them. That is when I met up with Vampy again. You know, friend of the show. Always great seeing her.
Does she follow you
No,
on Instagram? Oh,
but no, but she's cool. We caught up for a bit. Talked to the homeboy Jesse because she was at a special guest area for one of the booths. And it was like a meet and greet kind of thing. They had a bunch of cosplayers and stuff. So we talked for a bit, and she talked about like, her current job that she's doing, and she's not really going to cons anymore. So it kind of sucks, but it's always great seeing her at AX.
Yeah.
I got her prints of her Mecha Chibi Vampy.
that was her. Okay.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah, not Vamplets, the Vampy.
Yeah,
Okay, Vampy bit me.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
Vamplets. Yeah.
Yeah, I met this artist I follow. He's got great stuff. It's I don't want to butcher it. I believe it's Roboto Art. You guys should know. I shared him a couple times. Yeah, Roboto_art, 2 A's in Roboto. Great guy. Bought his Comic-Con exclusive Street Fighter pinup special. He signed it, so that was pretty good stuff. And I went to swing by 4-Eye Clothing. They're there every year. Unfortunately, the guy that made it all, Brian, he's in the hospital. It's like something happened with his heart, so he couldn't make it to the con. So I had to go show some support. And luckily, they told me like, "Hey, did you sign the card?" I'm like, "What card?" And he's like, "Yeah, we made a big old card for Brian, so that way, if you want to sign it, and then we'll give it to him at the hospital." So that was really nice.
Yeah.
And I saw he got it yesterday.
That's very wholesome, man.
Yeah, no, he's got a great community. Just love everything he does. Very wholesome. Swung by Fresh Tango. They were there. They just debuted their new decal that I grabbed. I believe it's their mascot. I don't remember if that is correct or not. And I grabbed a manga and met up with Carl. Checked out Artist Alley finally, and that was a good one. It was not as many booths as last time because they added the autograph section in there. Well, I think it was like that last year. I don't know, but they added new stuff too. They moved.
There was a lot more. Like when you first walk in, that whole area was a lot more expansive. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you remember the giant wall that has a paper you could draw on.
I think so. Yeah.
That's always in the entertainment hall. They moved it down to the Artist Alley.
Oh, okay.
And then whatever is usually next to that thing, it was there as well. So that took up some space. Yeah, and way in the back, the autograph signing area.
Well, one thing they added also in front of the entertainment hall was that soda station thing. Like people with those Moscow, those copper glasses, yeah. And I think if you bought those, you can get like free sodas.
Yeah, so I first saw them. Where did I first see them?
I think
Comic-Con Palm Springs last year is when I first saw them. It's something Bill's. I don't remember the name.
Bill's soda.
Yeah, but like they do soda and root beer and stuff. They sell like 10 cups of metal straws. And the cool thing about them is, you get free refills if you buy their thing. I think it's like $20 for the cup and straw.
Free refills though, yeah.
Yeah, but also you get free refills at any con they're at.
Oh.
Yeah, so they were at LA Comic-Con last year.
Dude.
And I think they were at ALA. No, they were at WonderCon this year. Then they were here at AX. They're going to be at LA Comic-Con later
free
this year.
chasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool
Yeah.
for them. And they actually had 2 spots.
Yeah, they did. They had one
had
on the East Hall, and then they had one in...
Well, there was one in the South, like way in the back. And then, I guess it was the West Hall.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah. Their soda's good. I don't know if you guys tried it or not.
Try it,
but
no.
it was pretty good stuff. Their cherry cola is great.
What happened for me day 3?
I also bought. I swang by Anime Trash Swag.
Always got the best shirts.
Always got some quality stuff. I grabbed their Lum button up that they had.
Yeah.
It's really fresh. And I also grabbed their crocodile pin. It's hilarious. It was good stuff. And that was my haul for day 2. I swang by the Indivisible booth.
Oh yeah, you got those cards. You played the game on the Switch.
Yeah, so they had the Switch version of Skullgirls out. They had the mobile version up, and then they had the latest update of Indivisible there. If you played any one of those, you could have got a free trading card, which is going to be a new, I guess, card game now for the mobile game or something.
How many times are you going to buy this game?
As Mike Z needs to get paid.
How many times have you bought it?
I'll keep buying Skullgirls until Indivisible comes out.
Danny will buy Skullgirls as many times as I'll buy anything Kingdom Hearts.
So I have it on my PS3, on my Vita, my PS4, and I bought one for the Switch. And it was also on my phone.
If you want to give me money, I'll buy it for the Xbox One.
Skullgirls is a great game, man. So talk to the guy at the booth. Talk about the mobile game. And it's not the Lab Zero team working on it. It's a separate team that's doing the mobile game. They did a fantastic job. It's one of the best playing fighting games on there. It's a really smooth interface. Highly recommend it. And we were talking, and he's like, "Yeah, everybody's in there except Fukua." If you don't know what Fukua is, she is an April Fool's character that ended up staying on the roster. She's a mirrored character of Philia that's in there, but she has some different special moves compared to her. And I asked him, like, well, yeah, are you guys going to have her in the game? He's like, it's kind of up in the air. We're not sure yet, but we do want to keep updating the game. So hopefully that means we can add new characters that aren't in Skullgirls already. And I was like, oh, that'd be pretty nice, cause there was a lot of characters. It was an Indiegogo game, I believe, Skullgirls. And so they would do contests for DLC characters. So they'll put a slate of, character designs out and say, which one do you want to be in the game? So if anything, they could probably pick those characters to throw in, the mobile game. And I do, if you're a fan of Skullgirls, I would say play the mobile game because they do add canon lore. Like the newest update added Philia's origin story of how she met Samson.
Aw, dude, are you for real?
Yeah, and then I believe we see more of Parasol's parents in there or something. It's adding more lore to the game, which is fantastic.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just now you just got to play that until Skullgirls 2 comes out. If we get Skullgirls 2, that would be amazing.
Or we'll get Skullgirls for next gen console.
Again, just port it again. Third encore.
Oh,
that, I believe that was all I did in the hall. Let me see. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. And then we just met up, hung out, met up with everybody else.
So my day 3 was very exciting because coincidentally, future funk artist I listened to named Young Bae was at the Fonda Theater in Hollywood. And I did see some people from Anime Expo there, and there was 2 other people who I knew too that were in line. So at around 3 or around 1 I left, took an Uber, and they did a meet and greet. And then I was able to get in line, and well, I cut in line. my two friends helped me. And yeah, I got to meet Flamingosis, Night Tempo, Party Pupils. And I got to meet, Young Bae himself, the man, the myth, the legend. I bought some merch, and this was like I bought his vinyl. I bought the shirt that I'm wearing right now. The vinyl was like only $15, $20.
So it's a good price.
Yeah. And right when I got there, the person in front of me bought the last copy of Japanese disco edits on cassette.
Oh.
I'm like, fuck. She bought like 3.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I know with Young Bae, like, his stuff just, that shit sells out so
Dude,
fast.
the vinyl's pink. I love it.
Oh, it's so good.
But yeah, we went up to him. We're like, oh, Night Tempo, nice to meet you. and whatnot. And we're like, hey, Young Bae, how are you feeling? He's like, hungover.
You're like, same energy.
Yeah, dude, same energy. And we got a photo with him. Then you go to the, they said, oh yeah, go to the upstairs balcony. So we did. You could chill there for a bit. There were some free sodas. We had a couple. Then we went to McDonald's. We went back to the con for a couple hours, chilling with two of my friends. Then we came back in. They drove me back too, because we were just going to the same area.
Oh, that's cool. It's wholesome.
That's very wholesome, yeah. And we got in. The opening was Night Tempo. Mm-hmm. And that was honestly one of the best openings to any concert I've ever been to.
It's a great song.
Yeah, dude. He played a lot of his albums. And then I high-fived him. I met the dude out in the front concert telling me about his remixed Henri album, like the J-pop singer. Mm-hmm. And it's actually a certified remix. Like, Henri gave him the thumbs up.
Like Henri Okita?
Not Henri Okita.
Okay.
Her name is Henri. A-N-R-I. She's a J...
That's her name, too.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Doppelganger.
The bar, they had custom drinks. I kept on buying the Bay 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you finally listen to Bay 5 yet, or?
Just a couple of songs.
Just a couple songs, yeah.
So what happened was they took it down from Spotify.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, but it's coming back up in a couple of days.
Well, it's on Bandcamp too.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to grab it up. Promise you
I
that.
need to grab it up too. It's a great album.
I saw Miguel perform Flamingosis.
Yeah.
Because he looks like Miguel. And then Party Peoples, I never heard of them. They played some music. They were really cool. They were really chill.
Party People's pretty nice. I've seen them a few times.
And when Young Bae came up, man, that was it, baby. That was it, baby.
Yeah.
Balloons came down from the ceiling,
I saw that. That was cool.
My only complaint was that Young Bae didn't really play a lot of his songs. He played, like, other random mixes. Like, he played, like, One More Time by Daft Punk. Yeah, it was cool. It was pump. But I'm like, I want to hear more of your songs, you know?
Yeah.
He did some, like, songs from Bae 1. And then at the end of the night, or at the end of the concert, he was like, all right, guys, have a good one. Thank you, Los Angeles. Had a great time. And we started shouting, encore, encore. And he came up and he did an encore.
Oh, nice.
And it was, I think, one of the first or second song with the dude singing on Bay 5.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
That should be called, I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah. And, I think during Party People's, when they went up, one of their songs had like a jazz solo in it, so a dude with the saxophone actually came out and started playing. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I think the song you're thinking of from Bay 5 Must Be Love.
Yeah.
It's a really good song.
Yeah, that was the last song he did an encore with.
Nice.
When you text me during that concert when the Pillows were playing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Pillows were playing at AX.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't. By the time I found out, it was already.
They were at Lounge 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at the time. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. It would have been cool to see, but damn.
Yeah, freaking dude, like small price to pay for salvation. But yeah, that concert was great. It was fun. I bought Future Funk merch. I never thought in my life I'd go to a Future Funk concert.
Hey man, you'll find it in LA somewhere.
It's a
guaranteed.
first for everything.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait to go to a synthwave concert.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. What else? Got back to the con, and the real party happened at night, day 3.
So tired. I was so tired next day. It was a good time.
Yeah.
We literally just everyone is here.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened.
Literally UsCon.
UsCon, yeah. UsCon 2019.
I love how, like, during the entire time, you were like, dude, where's Grant? Where's Grant? And Orlando tried to call me, and I had to hang up.
Oh, yeah, because you're at the concert, right?
Yeah, and he's just like, hey, Danny says it's real Grant hours. Where are you? I'm like, I'm at the concert. Well, come over.
Yeah, because at that point, all the boys rolled up at the Marriott.
Yeah.
And we all linked up, had a great time. Good catching up with people I haven't seen since, like, ALA.
Your friend that has over, like, 11,000 followers.
Oh yeah, shout out to Frozen Kitsune on Instagram. Great guy. Always good catching up with him. He debuted his Hawks cosplay actually at the con. It was fantastic. He had a whole rig set up that he was building, I think since ALA, and it actually opens up and everything. So that was real nice to see in person.
I got really messed up.
Yeah. But, I didn't go home till like 5:30 that morning.
I saw that the Jon Snow cosplayer.
Yeah, he ended up joining the group.
Yeah,
we were just chatting.
I don't want it.
Yeah,
I don't want it. I don't want it. One of my friends, I had to take him back to his room though. He was crossfaded and gone.
That happens, man.
Yeah.
Especially day 3.
I had a Witcher potion for the first time too. I call it white honey. I mixed Kalpiko and this Polish vodka that was 96%.
Ooh.
And yeah. That Witcher potion, man.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. And then when I got back to my friend's place, I was trying to charge my phone. I was trying to like roll over and actually fell out of bed and hit the ground.
jeez.
But yeah, good times, great con. And day 4, or as my friend likes to call it, the epilogue of Anime Expo.
Yes. Good old day 4. You came back for that one, Adam.
Yep.
And that was shopping day. And oh my God, were you in Artist Alley at all this weekend?
Never went to Artist Alley's. First time this has happened for me at Anime Expo.
So when I went on day 3, it was a good sized crowd. Walking around.
So
I was with Carl
than when we went.
And then when we went on day 4, oh my God, was it packed?
People trying to get things last minute.
Yeah, you were just literally like shoulder to shoulder to everybody almost the whole time until you got to like the halfway point. And God, it was just crazy.
Thank you again for getting me that Mushishi.
Yeah, I found there was a lot of great booths. I just wish I had the money for it.
So, see, do I put it on the back of my phone?
It's a bookmark.
Oh, it's a bookmark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a sticker.
No, yeah. So there was a booth with bookmarks, and I'm like, oh, I could use a bookmark because I just been using the business cards for my books. Yeah. And it was Mushishi, and I was like, oh, heck yeah, dude. It's great content.
Yeah.
I grabbed some more merch there. I got that sweet dad hat. I wish I knew the shop's name. But it's just a dark green dad hat.
Which
actually goes good with my Lum shirt because her hair is the same color.
That's true. Lum cosplay.
Yeah.
Lum's dad.
Yeah. Yes. It's a nice hat. I was talking to Adam, right? Because we were looking in front of the booth, and there was a patch of a lemon cut in half. And it had the planets inside. And I was like, dude, imagine if I could put that on a hat. And then we look up and there's a hat right there. And I was like, Destiny. This is Destiny, bro. I had to buy it right there.
I am inevitable.
Oh, it's a cool dad hat. Because it has the adjustable on the back.
But it actually goes inside.
Yeah, there's a slot for the tab, the extra tab you could put in so it doesn't hang off the back. So that was real cool to see. There was this great booth that had, what was it? I think it was the one with, had like the sharks and stuff with like arms and legs.
Oh, dude, that was great.
That shop was hilarious. I want to say, let me look it up real quick. I have it bookmarked.
It was funny because we looked out, like the 3 of us all looked over and all we saw was this goldfish like roller skating.
Yeah. And there was like a shark with some arms doing some weird shit. It was hilarious.
What?
It was a fun booth. Like,
okay.
Like when I saw it on day 3, but when I saw more of it, I was like, oh God, dude, I gotta.
Do you have a photo of it?
I want to see if this is the same store.
Hand me my bag. I have all my cards inside that one.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, you might have the cards because I don't think. Oh no. Oh yeah. So it's at Lillystration. So here's a funny one of a catfish with arms.
Mermaid.
Yeah, it was some quality stuff. They had a sticker, and it's just fucking Brack.
Really?
From Space
Hey,
Ghost.
don't touch me.
Yeah, and I was like, is that a sticker? And she's like, yeah, I also have it as a shirt online. So I think I know my next shirt purchase. It's quality stuff. Yeah, so if you go on Instagram, it's at Lillystration. Some really good stuff here. Let's see if I can find the shark one real quick. Oh, she's got plushies. It's fucking quality, dude. What else did I? Yes, I got that sick hat. We passed by this artist, and I love how artists can do this. When we went to ALA this year, there was this artist that was like, "Oh, I'll Shrekify like a character you want to pick."
Oh yeah,
right. I love it when they do that. Like, there's also like Post-it note commissions and stuff. And so I passed by this
custom
booth.
ribbons too. Remember that?
Yeah, I passed by this booth that he was doing bad commissions for $2, as well as bad commissions with his left hand for $3. Because, you want that extra quality for another $1. So I showed him a picture of Rack from Tower of God, and he drew it, and it was just great.
Nah.
He did such a good job.
I showed it to him, and he's like, dude, I love drawing dinosaurs. He had a lot of cool dinosaur
Dude,
stuff.
that's great.
And he's like, okay, just don't show me the reference photo again. And he's like, oh, yeah, I think he had hair, right? No.
No, he did not have hair.
No.
And he's I think he was wearing the
turtleneck. And it's like, yeah, sure. I think so, yeah.
That was funny.
Good stuff. I actually bought a pin from him. It was a kiwi.
That's
the thing
cool.
on my lanyard. Yeah, he had some cool
dude.
stuff.
You mean he literally just bought Oscar?
Akil and Oscar.
Yeah, Akil and Oscar. Yeah, I mean, literally. I have to post that link.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's literally just them. So that was cool. Yeah, there's just so much stuff to buy, and I also brought a little charm of the waifu Boa. It's great to see fan art of her.
Still surprises me, Adam, that your press badge got denied for Anime Expo.
Man.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got the one, so thank you for that. But yeah, that's crazy.
That's whack, man.
Yeah. What did you grab? We got some shit too.
Yeah, I got a couple charms. I got some pins of Terra from Kingdom Hearts, the evil Poon Poon, which is it's right over there, Grant. You can probably see that from there.
Yeah, I see it.
And I got a Zelda charm. I found a print of Littlefoot from Land Before Time.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I was like, for $12, dude, I gotta get it. But her art on the other side, that space stuff that she was doing.
Can I bring it out?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, I really liked what she was doing. So
Yeah.
on the right side, it was a bunch of like dinosaur stuff.
Yep.
And it has like this nice, what would you say, like a tan type of paper that she used for it, and she actually uses it for some of the colors.
Yep.
So that was some good stuff. And then on the left side, some like really nice, crisp sci-fi.
It felt like I was
edits.
looking at like a 4K version of a Star Wars scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was
like
really
really
fresh.
high quality stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what program she used to render those.
Yeah, and then I got some other prints of Avatar, Joker, and Arsene.
The movie or the show?
The show.
The show.
Okay.
Fuck the movie.
No, I meant like the James Cameron's Avatar.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that movie too.
Okay.
But no, it's really cool. I found that Avatar one because I literally just finished rewatching the entire series.
Nice.
So I saw it. I'm like, I gotta get it.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember, dude, she has a sad backstory.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Who?
The one dinosaur that goes yip.
Oh, Ducky?
Ducky.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the voice actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some dark stuff.
Yeah. But and then that's really it. Walked around the hall a little bit more. I found my hentai I was looking for, which is nice.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Were you in the exhibit hall a lot or no?
A couple times.
All right, so they changed it up this year.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is over there? I was like, oh, it's probably the hentai area. A big old black curtain, like this big old box area.
Was it Verfaku? Because I passed by that a couple times.
This was just like its own like AX over
before
18.
you could just go anywhere and they just ask ID at the booth, so you could look at hentai and stuff. Now it's like it's its own separate area, like it's a mini hall with just nothing but hentai stuff. Not a lot of booths in there, but yeah, there was a lot. Big amount of space. It was surprising to see.
Big amount of hentai?
Yeah, a lot of hentai. And right as you're walking out, there's just this big booth that we saw.
Oh, with like the really crappy
parody, like porn videos.
Man, they were so funny. They
Yeah.
you just gotta stand there, like, look at how bad they are. It's like it's like watching a really bad B-rated horror movie.
But it's just quality. That's the nice kind of quality you like to see.
I think as far as Sunday goes too, the one thing I did really like was that we tried out that game, the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Yes.
Oh, Grant Blue?
So
Yes.
this is the new fighting game coming from Side Games on Arc System. This is based off of a mobile game called Grand Blue Fantasy. And yeah, this game it's interesting and really nice. So I forgot it. Well, it'll tie in, but me and Jerry did play Kill la Kill on day 2.
How'd you guys like it?
So I was hyped for the game, and then I realized after seeing like gameplay, I was like, oh, it's a 3D arena fighter, dude. Like what's going? Like I'm not a big fan of those. So we were playing, and it's just classic stuff. Big ol' arena. You hold R1, and then you do your special attacks. You have your 3 to 4 hit combos. But then they added this clash system that's very similar to Ultimate Tenkaichi, if you remember that. It's like literally just a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. And we only played it once. So I didn't get a chance to explore, but I think me and Jerry kept tying every time because we did it like 4 times in a row. And I was like, is this done? Like, what are we doing? And like, I guess we just picked the same stuff. I don't know. But that game's all right. I just kind of wish it was just a 2D fighter. Yeah. Like Grand Blue Fantasy, doing new stuff. Like I said, with Arena Fighters, you hold a button and do special attacks. That's here too. But it's a 2D fighter.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Look, man, whatever they're doing with this game, they're doing it right. I mean, Arc System and Axis are literally the pioneers of really great, like, anime
fighters.
Yep.
And plus, Side Games, this is Daigo's crew, I believe, right? So it's really nice. Only 6 playable characters, for the demo.
I think it's coming out soon.
Yeah, I gotta look at the date for that. The models were fantastic. It's like this nice kind of anime looking, not much like CyberConnect, but really its own thing. And yeah, it's refreshing, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up the mobile game for it too, just to kind of understand.
Gotta learn the lore. It'd be nice to see. And then I swung by again the Indivisible Skullgirls booth because they were doing a raffle. Mike Z was there, so I got to talk.
Mike Shinoda was there.
Mike Shinoda was at the con too. That was a surprise.
Yeah,
he was a surprise guest for the Crunchyroll panel.
Oh, okay.
Because he's doing a music video and it's animated, so he talked about that. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to add something about day 1. I went to cosplay wrestling.
Oh, that's
Federation.
Right. Yeah.
This is my second time going. First time was at ALA. It's so good. It's funny. It's just a bunch of cosplayers talking shit to each other.
Yeah.
And,
that's pretty great.
Our boy Eric went as the Alpha and Omega himself, Virgil. Oh, it was so good.
And it was funny too, cause like last minute he found like a white Monster Energy in an empty can.
Oh,
and he's like, okay, I'm gonna bring this up stage with me.
Perfect.
And,
do you know if they upload do they record the wrestling?
I believe so. Ask Eric.
Okay. Cause I wanna go back and watch that.
Cause when Eric came up, he did the Naruto run. And then we started chanting, fucking weeb, like half the crowd at Eric.
Nice.
And then, let's see.
So we need to join up in that next year. We need to get some good cosplays for that one.
I definitely want to go, this time at ALA.
Well, cause he would always go as Waluigi from Mario, Striker Z, the soccer one. Him and, Joey would go as, Waluigi and Wario. And they would get pretty far. Yeah. But
So can you explain to me what exactly they do there?
Basically, this thing has its own lore, to my surprise. But it's just a bunch of cosplayers talking shit about each other's character, and the crowd decides who's the winner, and then there's a referee. So the champion is Skeletor. Everyone makes their introductions. There was Gilgamesh from Fate Zero. Everyone booed him. Boo! And we were like, not my king, not my king. There was Al Gore from South Park talking about Man Bear Pig.
Oh my god.
He just, he's won before, so he's just shit posting at this point, but it got pretty far. It's like, oh, I came from Colorado, and I figured out, Man Bear Pig was going down this way. He had a slideshow, and it was just the shape of a dick from, Utah and, Colorado to LA. Someone went up as Billy Mays, and
No
he
way.
made it to.
Perfect.
He went up to like this like the final round, and what? Oh, we started chanting "Oxy clean, Oxy clean, Oxy clean." Who else was there? The two girls from Pop Team Epic.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they were like, well, look at you, you level 2 skeleton Skyrim character. It was so great.
Yeah, shout out to Anime Expo, man. They actually gave them a big room this year.
Yeah.
I know the main problem with the Cosplay Wrestling Federation is that they don't get a really big room at all at cons. So it's really nice to see
You
them.
gotta go there
get it
really
big.
early. Yeah.
Is there? It's like a lot of people.
Yeah, it was in the Platinum Ballroom at the JW.
Nice.
Yeah. But it's confirmed next year they're gonna get a big room too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I hope they do the same for. I don't know how big those rooms are in ALA, but hopefully they get one
Yeah.
around the same size
I think
too.
for what was it? Mario went up there too, and the dude that cosplays him is actually a professional wrestler.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then his wife's friend, and his brother came up, and they were like Waluigi. Luigi, Peach, and Daisy. And Peach and Daisy actually had abs. They were shredded. My friend Stefan was with us, and he's just like, you can grate cheese on those abs. They didn't win this year. Eric's was the fan favorite, actually.
Yeah, from the clips I saw, he was doing a fantastic job against Skeletor.
Yeah. Who else am I trying to... Who else? Some dude came up. He was like, oh yeah, I'm Spicy Burrito. And I'm like, you sound like Bitsy. He was okay, I guess.
Should have goes cool, Bara.
Hey, you're a mesh. Look at this chump.
Yeah.
You call that a devil trigger?
I'm trying to figure out who else was there. That Al Gore one was like the most creative one I've seen, though.
Nice.
He even had like the crown. What the hell is that?
Gene.
Jean?
Yeah.
Oh. Why, yes, I am going to Anime Expo. How did you know?
Yes, I am going to go see Alita Battle Angel.
How did you how could you tell? Oh, this dude? Oh, he's going to see Avengers. God, dude, you got to go to ALA for
Yeah, I'm definitely down to check it out next year.
But they do stream it online also.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Might have to look up how this one went so we get a good idea.
Yeah, I definitely want to go check it out.
Oh, hey, I found Tecate.
What the hell?
I think this is one of the ones that Joe gave me
Yeah.
on the way back home from
That's
Indio.
great.
Oh, road soda?
Yeah, when I dropped him off Friday night, he was like, "Hey man, do you need beer for the road?" And I'm like, "I got one right here." He's all, "That's not one for the road. That's one for like you down the street. Hold on, homie, I got you." Give me like 4 more. He's all, "This is at you."
That's
one
great.
beer every 10 minutes. I'm like, "Thanks, man."
Thanks. I'll drink to that.
So yeah, I talked to Mike Z on day 3, and I just asked him about the raffle and stuff, and then I asked about Indivisible, because this was the latest update that they had for the game, and I backed it on Indiegogo. So I asked him like, "Hey man, is this for the backers? Is this up yet?" And he says, "No, 505, the publisher, and they kind of want us to focus on the game. We do too, because we want to finish it, because this game was supposed to come out last year. They had to delay it,
It's trying to leave.
which is fine. We're totally fine as long as it's quality. A lot of updates. They added a bunch of new characters to try out. I think only since the last time I played it, last year's AX, there was only one character from that. The rest were new that you could play as. They actually had it timed this time, so I didn't get to do much because now when enemies can block now, and the way to break it is if you do low or high attacks, and if you don't do that consistently, man, does it take a long time to fight enemies. Like, holy shnikes, I maybe had like 3 encounters before the timer ran out. But yeah, the new characters are fantastic. Can't wait for this game to come out. It looks even more polished, a lot cleaner. Just cannot wait, dude. They even added the bow and arrow, which I didn't get to try, but that's in there for Ajna, so that was cool.
And then, day 4. So, not really much didn't happen. I didn't even go inside the convention day 4.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I let my friend borrow my pass so she could like look at stuff. She got some Persona stuff. She gave it back to me. I'm like, no, I'm having a better time chilling out here. So saw Beyond the 3D. You know our boy, Dallas. Give him a follow on Instagram too. He's a really cool dude. He was surprised, like, dude, I didn't know you liked hip hop. I'm like, is it because I'm white?
Dude, people think I don't like hip hop.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, you listen to hip hop? And I was like, excuse me?
So, what happened was we were just hanging out around that garage area, the parking garage area.
Yeah, by West Hall.
And, some dude brought their boombox, they were playing, like, Kendrick, and we were just, like, dancing to it. So
Nice.
it was pretty fun. Oh, the most hilarious thing I saw was someone cosplaying as Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist trying to go through the metal detector. And then day 4, what else happened? Yeah, we just went back to the JW, said our goodbyes and whatnot. And, I took Eric, we went back to Orlando's place, and we were playing this, one game that Eric told me to play on PS4. You need an app, too.
Oh, is it like a party game?
That's You. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's a party game.
Yeah. And so we were playing that. It's up to 6 players. And then, my dad picked me up, and then we made it back home.
I think overall it was a good AX.
This was very good. I rank it up there since 2015 and 2012.
Wait, hold on. I forgot to mention one very important thing that happened to us.
Oh, dude, yeah, we kept bumping it. I kept bumping into a lot of people. I bumped into the boy Jeff, aka Mother's Basement. It was great talking to him real quick. And then I bumped into who else did I bump into? I saw Ross, aka Rubber Ninja. And then
First the concert, now here.
Yeah. And then literally at 3 p.m.
The last minute of the exhibit hall closing.
We're in the front. We're about to leave. And who's in front of us but our boy, Barack Obama's there.
Dude.
Oh my god.
And he is a huge guy. That's why every single time I see his tweets, I see everyone's looking for me, but I'm not that hard to miss. And really, this guy is massive.
Like
but
tall or...
just like really tall.
6'4", 6'5".
Wow.
Yeah.
But he is such a cool guy, super down to earth, was really, really nice. He literally was all, you guys made it on the last minute of Anime Expo.
There's actually a few of us, there's like 2 or 3 more people right behind us that saw him too.
That was pretty
great.
cool.
Great, yeah.
And then I wish we could have caught up to him, but I saw Gortaku in the crowd as we were walking out.
Yeah,
man.
that's the other guy. Yeah.
I really wanted to go up to him and be like, dude, I'm going to get one from you one day. I promise.
Dude, I want to go to him to get my scars tattoo.
Yeah, he's just too good, man. But he was actually repping his shirt that he just came out with a few months ago. That vampire lolly.
Yeah,
with the like the blue hair, blue violet hair.
Why did Gortaku and Flamingoses hang out the next day in Little Tokyo?
Dude, he probably knows it. He's probably done work on him.
It's a small world, man. Like sure on our friends, the fact that I kept seeing people at the JW on Saturday, and they were like, "Yeah, we know that guy." And I was like, "What? This and that?" And it's like, "Oh man, talk about a small world." When I was wearing the Lum shirt from Trash Swag, Vampy was like, "Where did you get that shirt?" And I was like, "Oh, I got it over here at this booth. They're called Anime Trash Swag." She's like, "Oh yeah, I know them. They're great people." And I was like, "Oh okay." And then when I bumped into Jeff, and he was like, "Oh, kind of running late." And he's like, "Hold on, where did you get that shirt, bro?" And I told him you go straight down there, dog. It's Anime Trash Swag. He's like, "Oh yeah, we know them." I was like, "All right, everybody knows everybody."
Well, dude, and then it was a Sunday morning when Taylor and I went to go get some food at Egg Slut. We saw the cashier was wearing an Ultra Feel shirt with Ray on it, and I'm like, "Dude, that's a really cool shirt." Where'd you get it? I make it, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And then Taylor's actually bought stuff from her before. She's all, "Hey, so we met the co-creator of Ultra Feel right then and there at her actual job." And I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool, man.
Crazy, yeah.
It's a small world. It's a big con, but it's a small world.
Yeah, when I was walking around, I saw Swimsuit Succubus, Bunny Ayumi, and I think it's Vixen Cosplay. They're all cosplayers. Cool people. Saw them walking around a few times. Oh, also saw Jimmy again this year.
Oh yeah, we saw him outside.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy's hilarious. It's always good seeing him there. Classic.
I still love how
humor,
when you ask him to do that, it is Wednesday, my dudes, and it's not Wednesday. He won't say it. He'll just do the scream.
Yeah.
Me and Age try to do it. Like Age said it. It's Wednesday, my dudes, and then Jimmy didn't even say it. He's just like, oh.
Yeah. It was a good time this year at AX. I wish I saw Eye Patch Wolf, but I just couldn't find him.
Yeah.
It happens. You know?
I was also surprised that when I was looking through the book, the guide,
Oh, okay.
like there's this artist I listened to on Bandcamp called Android 52, and they were one of the DJs there. I'm like, oh
Nice.
shit, yeah,
Yeah, Carl told me the sets at the raves were really good.
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, the 1 year we don't go.
Yeah, the 1 year we done. Dude, were you there? Yeah, remember that 1 year? Oscar was there too. I think it was 2015.
Oh, are you
No,
sure
it
it's not
can't be.
2012?
No, it wasn't 2012. It was probably 20. It's all a blur. I think 2014. That was a good set that night. Holy.
Oh yeah, I think I was there one day for 2014.
Look,
I was
man,
with
all I'm
my
saying
friend Jared.
is, I just like next year, DJ Lowly Chan's making to
2015.
come.
Oh, 2015.
It is
DJ Lowly Chan's gonna come out next year, man. I just gotta find out how to apply for it.
You basically made Orlando's con so much better when he's.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
It was great hanging out with everybody again. Haven't
Yeah.
seen everybody since ALA, really, con-wise.
Yeah.
And WonderCon, too.
I only go to
but,
ALA and like Anime Expo at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they're fantastic anime cons.
Mm-hmm.
Always good catching up. Sadly, I didn't cosplay this year. Mainly because I was like, you know what? Is AX going to be worth it this year? I don't know. I only plan to go like 1 or 2 days.
Honestly, I wasn't gonna bring BoJack until someone posted the weather for the couple days, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was like,
It's not
dude,
gonna be too hot.
okay, I can definitely bring BoJack. I was still sweating, but I still.
Yeah, it was a nice, cool AX this year.
I heard-
I think with the late start for summer really helped.
As Orlando said, thank God for global warming.
Yeah.
For climate change.
No, it was good, man. It was a crisp, like 80 degrees. There was like some slight breezes here and there.
That helped a lot, yeah.
I think only Saturday morning it was hot because the sun was pretty strong, not a lot of
Yeah.
wind. But once we went inside, it was nice and cool. The artist alley was especially cool, so that was great. Good stuff. Yeah. And again, of course, hot dog people there. They actually upgraded.
Hot dog, click stongs, click
They had
songs.
Jamaica, horchata.
Yeah, dude.
Like, whoa.
Refrescas, pepino.
I should have tried out the Jamaica, man.
Yeah, I was like, oh, horchata sounds good.
That was
right now.
$7. It was $7 though.
Dang, was
$7,
it?
$8. Yeah.
I'll just go to the
How big
Paisano
was?
and
Do you
get
know
it
how
for
big the
$3.
cup was?
It was pretty big.
Oh, okay.
It was like a
Okay.
large soda.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, it was a fantastic time.
Yeah.
It was great catching up with everybody. Great seeing all the peeps.
Dude, I'm telling you, those hot dogs, salvaste mi vida. Saved my life.
Yeah, dude.
Every time I hang out with Julian, he teaches me more Spanish.
Yeah, so I think that wraps it up.
Yeah.
For AX, yeah.
For GrantCon?
I will say, yeah, I think it was worth it going. Kind of wish I went day 1 too, you know.
I kind of wish, AX, you gave me a press badge, but you wanted to nickel and dime me the whole way through.
Well, fuck that. Go to ALA.
Okay, don't say that because they're going to listen to this.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. But I actually did like the way they did the badges too, though. I've never gotten my badge that fast in years.
Yeah,
I think the whole
been getting
mailing
smoother.
I think the whole mailing thing really was smart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're mailing badges now. I think that started last year.
When
And then having it outside really makes a difference.
Yeah, and not being in that, was it the South Hall where it used
South
to be
Hall,
originally?
yeah.
oh,
'cause
the South Hall, I remember.
Yeah,
Well, they had it down pretty good. The last time they had it, like it's smooth every time.
One of the coolest things too was they had those water refill stations next to the medical tent
Yeah,
outside.
they added those in
there.
That helped so much.
Oh, there was one inside as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was right by the
Dude.
21 Lounge.
It was so good to have that there.
Yeah, I know I saw it and I was like, damn, why did I throw my water bottle away? But yeah, that's cool, man. It's those
You gotta stay
little things.
hydrated.
I was a little worried going into AX this year because of how last year was with the people and the moment that we all were stuck in that one spot on Saturday for like 30 minutes.
Remember
just
that video I
trying.
showed you?
Well, so you know where the 21 Lounge was at this year?
Yeah.
So from that point on to like, we were literally stuck for like 30 minutes just trying to go one way or the other.
I heard I got gridlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody moved. And I'm like, how is nobody moving? You know, this doesn't make any sense. Right? And it's just in that section, you know, you see like people leave here and there and I'm like, how is it not moving? Like people are literally just standing there.
Yep.
And like we were trying to go into the lounge because I wanted to talk to NLJ after he performed. And yeah, it was crazy. I think somebody collapsed in the con. So they had to make way like down the middle. And then that's when like a lot of security people came over to start regulating people to like tell them to move and stuff. Even at the escalator, they would only let a few people go at a time before going up last year. It was pretty crazy, man.
I was just a little worried I'd have to go through that again, but the fact that I didn't, I also did not go on Saturday, so I don't know if that did happen.
I mean, there was a lot of people on Saturday, but it was nowhere near
Right.
that goddamn mess. I just don't understand how it happened.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm waiting.
But you know, this AX gave me hope that I will go again.
I mean, I think I said it before on the show. I will always go to AX. It's true. It's just tradition at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's been, what, 10? I mean, for me, it's been 10 years.
It's been like 8 years, I think, for me. 2011. Yeah.
Been going. My first one was 2008.
Yeah,
when it was at Anaheim.
so you and me have been
No,
like,
Long Beach.
so
No,
you-
Anaheim.
It was it Anaheim?
it was Anaheim.
Yeah.
Anaheim, yeah.
Yeah, so you and me have been going there for 10 years now.
Yeah, but I didn't go 2009, 2010, 2011.
Oh,
That's the thing.
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been going every year since 09.
Yeah, I remember we all went during the Anime Club
Yep.
days. 2011, we went for one day.
2012 would be the most memorable one for me, though.
Oh, yeah, dude,
was
2012
great.
was a
We
good
just
year.
played Monopoly at his house.
We
Yeah,
need to do that
did.
again next year, man.
Pokemon Monopoly Con.
Yeah. The only thing I regret is not getting a hotel. That
Yeah.
really changes your experience at a con.
Most
for
definitely.
sure.
I mean, yeah, it'll help you save money, but
Well, yeah, but it's just like being able to go nearby to drop your stuff off in
Yeah.
a secure location,
Yeah.
and even to relax a bit, hang
And
out
then
and
go
stuff.
back to the con.
Yeah, that really like last 2 years ago, 2016 AX. I went back to the con, got out of cosplay, relaxed for a little bit, went back. It was so refreshing, fully recharged to go for the day.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Like Jerry and I were talking about it yesterday. He came by, we were playing some Smash, and he was like, I think what really beat me up about just going for that one day is we didn't have anywhere to sit down at. You know, like we went to JW, but that wasn't the same.
yeah.
You know, I can't like kick off my shoes there and then just kind of close my eyes for a little bit.
Yeah. So next time, definitely when it comes to comms, we got to get hotel rooms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's just it's AX was kind of, it was a little bit up in the air for me. I didn't know how many days we were gonna go, and then those last minute prices for hotels is ridiculous because not only was it AX, not only was it for the July weekend, somebody was performing at the Staples Center that weekend as well.
Sean Mendes, I think.
Yeah,
his name is.
yeah. So I was like, okay, that makes sense why the tickets or the pricing for the hotels were just ridiculous this year. So that was just the downside for it. But, yeah, man, other than that, yeah, surprisingly AX was worth it this year. Glad I went,
Yeah.
more than one day.
Glad.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming to GrantCon.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us at Grant Con.
Anytime. I feel like now because of all these Grant memes, if I go to another like con, some random person's gonna come up to me and be like, "Oh, you're the Holy Grant." I'm like, "God damn it!"
Grant has now become popular.
Still amazes me how I've gone this deep into like meeting all these people in the cosplay community. It's fun. It's really fun.
Oh, yeah, there's a ton of wholesome people there at cons.
Dude. And Day Zero, I saw Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's a pretty good movie. I liked it.
Did you watch it yet, Adam?
I haven't seen it yet.
No? Okay.
Far From Eric Lee's.
12.
Man, during the credits scene, not the mid-credits scene, but like when the credits were rolling, like everyone in the theater stayed. We were at like the front part of the theater. Oh, sorry, we were at the front part of the theater. Everyone stayed. They were quiet. Eric would not shut up. he was like fuming, saying, "Oh, this wouldn't have happened unless like Sam Raimi." He was talking about Sam Raimi. Me and Orlando were just like, "Shut the fuck up, Eric."
That's Eric for you, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh man. Yeah. Good con.
Yeah. So
buy your VIP passes for GrantCon 2020.
Yeah, I'll probably go next year.
Yeah. ALA is always a definite.
Yeah.
Oh
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Just don't stay at the Ratchetson.
No, the Gateway.
The Gateway.
The
It
Gateway.
still says the Ratchetson on the side.
It does.
Yeah, they haven't taken it off yet.
It's funny because like the owner of ALA actually buys out that hotel for the con because he knows there's going to be parties there, and he has his own room to have a party too.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Meet that guy.
Oh man.
Yep. So that's it for this episode. The next con I will be at will be over at the LA Comic-Con in October.
We need to. I need to apply for that.
Yeah, we could do it right now. So thanks for listening, everybody. If you have any question, comments, concerns, how was your experience over there at the con? Let us know. Again, that's unversedpodcast@gmail.com, as always. And you can follow us on social media at Unversed Podcast anywhere you go.
Ciao, bro.
Oh wait, before you go, ask
Damn it, Grinnell.
who is your
Wind down.
your favorite cosplays you saw?
This year?
Yeah.
I saw a very nice cosplay from Claymore. Very rare to see. I believe, Elizabeth, I believe, is the character. It's been a while. Hold on. Not Elena.
The Witcher is basically Claymore. No, Claymore is basically the Witcher manga or anime.
I forget her name. But yeah, there's a nice Claymore cosplay. There was a good variety this year for cosplays. For
I
sure.
think my favorite, this is because I'm a fanboy of my boy. Dave the Mole Dude, you're Alita. Always fresh.
On point.
Oh yeah,
Always.
also shout out to 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
They were at the con.
Day 3.
They had a mural painted of Alita.
Oh, I saw that.
They had a cosplay meetup. I got some official photos from that. And then they had the props from the movie in the manga lounge. Pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, the Blu-ray's coming. I think it was this weekend for the digital release for Alita. So that was nice to see. And what else was it?
Eric's Alita cosplay.
Oh yeah, him as Nova was great.
Look at little Alita.
So good.
Our friend Orlando really pissed him off. He gave him a Captain Marvel Funko Pop.
It's perfect.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, put that in the flan. Look at little Alita. But my 2 favorite cosplays, 3. Well, one was Eric's. The second one, someone cosplayed as Igor.
No way.
From Tyler the Creator.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah. From the earthquake video, and I realized, oh wait, he came out right after the earthquake. Day 2. I remember, I'm like, oh shit.
That's great.
And then some last day when we were chilling, me and our friend Slurm Factor on Instagram saw Aridin, King of the Wild Hunt, at the JW, and I freaked out. I was like, dude, it's Aridin! It's Aridin!
That's badass.
Took off his mask, he did the makeup so well, it was like missing an eye, and had the scars. I was like, dude, this was one of the best cosplays I have ever seen.
That's fresh.
Like, that was so fresh.
You gotta show me a picture.
Yeah, dude, I'll show you. I'm trying to think who else. Well, all of my friends did a great job. Metal Slimer did Guilty Gear.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does Muscle Man too.
He does so many.
What's another good one? I'm trying to think of some others. Oh, someone cosplayed as the Yamcha on the ground.
Oh, that was really cool.
Did you see that guy was vaping?
He was?
Yeah, so that way you could have the smoke effect.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, those were some of my favorite cosplays. Oh, and Hard-Boiled Pompadour cosplaying as the one dude from One Piece. He has like the whole pink outfit, pink suit. Yeah.
I think it's the One Piece Gold movie. I think it's that villain.
Yeah.
I have to look it up again.
He wants me to go as Dalton.
Oh yeah, it'd be good, Dalton.
Actually, I think someone else told me, like when I get into One Piece, a good cosplay I should be is Garp. They're like, dude, you look like
You could
Garp.
definitely
I'm
do
like,
Garp.
oh
You could do
shit.
Garp, yeah, we need to
definitely do
do a
Garp.
One Piece squad.
I'll be Garp then.
You could do it. You just gotta be really angry and have a strong fist ready to hit anybody.
Oh.
So I'm reserving the hotel for ALA right now.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
How much is that?
Huh?
How much is that?
It's actually cheaper than last year by like $50.
Same place?
Same place, yeah.
Haunted Denny's?
Don't get me started. Dude, if we get the same rooms again... Did I tell you that, Grant?
What happened?
This year at ALA, we stayed at the same hotel.
Uh-huh.
We got
room.
the same room as the year before.
With
Yeah.
Miguel?
Yeah.
That's
We got the
great.
same exact room on the same floor, so hopefully we could do that again this year. That'd be great.
Yeah.
You just got one or two?
No, I'm getting 2.
Okay.
Yeah. There's going to be a good amount of us, so... Plus, it's... really cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, compared to AX. Like, the price right now for 2 rooms was the price for 1 room for 2 nights
At AX.
at AX. Yeah. So,
All right. Sounds...
yeah. So while I reserve that, guys, again, thanks for listening. And we will catch you on the next episode. So just sit back and enjoy some fresh music.
I see you caught up in the mall, trapped in the bubble. Drifting through the deep, you travel subtle. Tears get in my way, I'm having trouble. Give me a chance, let me rap a couple minutes, man. I need more time, feeling this much guilt. Not sure what I'm more tired of. This shit on fire all around me, or the way I'm wired up. What's the reason that I turn to dormancy, all high as fuck? Taking shortcuts towards serenity. I fly above the issues that I pulled out the wheel and broke the brakes, man. Rappers real on the rapper's fake. Yo, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Don't even try it. You don't wanna fuck with me. Let's see it.
Is the light of dawn worth storm each dusk? Only if you're strong enough to recognize the light as a delight worth more than stormy gusts. Always love your smiles, they bloom as beautiful as flowers do. Now I've learned to recognize I sometimes bring them out of you. Used to hate myself too much, now I see I may have worth. Never did I think I'd see reflections of my greatness birth. Ponder how you make it work, maybe cause you're worth to make. In exchange for inner light, my heart is surely yours to take. Corny sentiments are mostly bothersome and heinous when observed through hindsight lenses, but this time it feels amazing, cause we can make it work. Ashes rising from the ground, this moment's temporary as our smiles, but let's live now. Yes, we get frustrated, often agitated, but it's all a part of you and I becoming you and I, and I'm confident that I wish to evade regret, pursuing that emotion you give off that leaves me stupefied. Thank you.